Hello, it's Andy Graham. I want you to see this Togo cell connection. I'm in Togo, Lomé, Togo, West Africa, and I'm doing two different things at the same time. I'm kind of watching a video, which it means it's downloading at 700. It's going from 200 up to about 700. It's at 554. It's the right one. You got two different levels here. And then on the left side is me uploading. So you got to see the up area. So what I'm doing is I'm backing up some videos on a thing called Safe Copy. It's at 800, but the thing is I'm cranking here. Now it's about 4:37 a.m. and I always keep saying that you have the best connection at
whoever gets seen first is toast.
Early in the morning. Hold on a second. I'm having trouble because the way I got this thing set up. Okay, I'm using a thing called Safe Copy that Mumbai Mike recommended. I forget what it is. It's not very expensive, but I can. It's really good. I'm going to make a. Here, let me show you my. I'll show you what I'm doing here. This is the upload version. The Safe Copy is what I'm uploading. And I'm watching some Nicolas Cage movie called Firebird. Okay, let me stop for a second. I'll just see if I can do this. Oh, I stopped it by accident. Okay, it's Andy Graham of Hobo Traveler. I'm trying to explain connections. Togo seems to have like almost an open upload thing, so I can actually upload stuff at around almost a mega. What do you call it? I guess it's a megasecond, I think. Okay, you got different speed levels, and I'm always watching the speed levels. I don't ever use one of them test things; they just don't work. But if I can use Skype, I consider it a pretty high-speed connection. If I can watch a movie, it's really high-speed connection, but only I can't download movies because I think they got it blocked or something. But I'm doing a couple different things, and I know some of you guys are thinking whether or not you can work abroad, and upload is maybe your problem. Maybe it's download. Who knows? Most of you guys is download problems because you want to, I don't know, you do some things that are really addictions, okay? I don't have that problem. So I watch a lot of movies though, and I like that, and I know that in less than 2 or 3 years when the whole world goes 4G, this internet key, dang it. It's like a USB drive. I got it extended right here, and I'm running it up to the window. It's all hidden now, but it's there's a USB chip. It looks just like a USB chip, like a memory drive, and you plug it in here, and that connects to the cell phone tower. It really, to me, is the future. They have it in Best Buy in America, but they just make it just so complicated. But America makes everything complicated. In these other countries, you just walk into the main cell company in the country almost, and say you want this thing, and they're going to give you a chip. It's going to cost around $20, and then somewhere between $20 and $35, $40 a month for internet connection. The bad part is a lot of them are putting caps on it, like 5 gigs or something. So, but 5 gigs is quite a bit. But Togo doesn't have a cap on it. They have unlimited for $20 a month. I've used this for the last 4 months. The bad part, though, I mean, it's really crazy because this is almost which cell you're connected to. Like right now, I happen to have. I mean, you have to check every room you're in, right? So I've checked out the room, and I had 5 bars. You know, with 3G, it'll pop down to Edge when you're not. You know, you got all these caveats, right? There's all these what-if situations. I mean, that's the problem with all this stuff is that you never just 100%. I mean, and Americans are used to, like, they'll get a good connection. They're just addicted to that solid 100% connection, and they throw a fit if they don't have it. Edge when this is bad connection, it somehow pops down the edge. This sort of stays at, what do you call it, UMT. It's 3G of some kind. And what's nice is I can actually, if I want to, I can request that it only stay on 3G, or I can request that it stays only on Edge. And sometimes I request it stays on Edge because it's more stable, and then I can upload stuff. Even though it's slower, it don't break. But right now I don't know what I got it on. But you really need to know that option that you request a check. But this is way beyond some of you guys' needs, right? So, but at 4:42 in the morning, I got a really good connection, and I can watch movies. Not when you want to watch movies, you want to watch them at 7 o'clock at night. At 7 o'clock at night, it just goes down to almost a complete stop in Lomi, Togo. All the internet goes through, you know, telephone wires, right? Whether it's fiber optic or microwave or something, it's sharing with the telephone. So when everybody's on the telephone, the connection's slow. So when are everybody on the phone? They're really on the phone, you know, about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning when everybody gets to work and they call all their friends because they don't want to work. Or at just after work, about 7 o'clock after dinner time, and from 7 o'clock till 12 o'clock is really just high speed, high volume time. It's the worst time on the planet to surf. I almost never get on between 7 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock, other than people try to call me at that time. I hate when I'm on the exact same time frame as them, because they'll try to call me at the worst time in the world. They might be on the best connection, which might make it, but I'm on the worst connection. If you really want to call me, you got to call me at 5 o'clock in the morning, anywhere I'm at on the planet at that time. So like right now, if you search for Lomi, Togo on time, Lomi, Togo time on Google, it'll pop up with the time. So I mean, time's real easy anymore. I can search for, with Google, I can search for Bangkok, Thailand time, and boom, it pops up. I can search for, they want, like my editor wanted me to give me this, he says like Central Mountain Time, and I don't know what the hell Central Mountain Time, so I searched for South Padre Island Time or something like that, and I got the right time, right? But I'm always dealing with these time issues, so I just search for the big city and whatever. But this the speed thing I wanted to show you because it is quite spectacular to think that I'm in West Africa on March of 2014 and cranking out almost close to half a meg a second worth of upload download, and it's only going to get better. So really, in less than 2 years, most of these poor countries are maybe going to pass a lot of the rich countries in availability of good internet. And so they can only raise their prices so high. In America, you know, there's a top level. You can charge some guy $85 and he'll pay it. Here, once you get above about $20 a month, they really can't afford it. I mean, there's a optimum price range where they sell the most things, and the optimum price range in Africa is much lower. Central America, South America, most of the world is a lot lower than America. So you can, but I love these keys because I'm not tied to the hotel, I'm not tied to Wi-Fi. I can choose the hotel which I want and not choose it connected to Wi-Fi. I have no connection anymore whatsoever. I haven't been connected to I don't know. I don't think for the last almost 2 years I've done anything but this USB wireless modem. It's really just the easiest thing on the planet. But it's confusing to set up if you try to think about it. My techie, he's got this universal one. He can wire it, but I'm not doing it. I own about 8 or 10 of them because I just walk into the internet cafe. I walk into the cell phone company and say, set it up, make it work. I won't leave until they got it working. Try not to pay until they get it working. They always seem to get it working. Okay, Andy Graham blabbering about how to stay connected and the future of the internet, maybe. Lomi, Togo, 2014. This is time sensitive, right?